Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another one of my deck guides here. So I have a Syndicate deck this time for you, and it's with a congregate leader ability. It allows us to spawn a Firesworn Zealot and on an allied row and gain 1 coin. We have 3 charges of this. A Zealot is just this unit that you see here. The way we're going to be looking to use congregate is we're going to use it at the time that we play the Fallen Knights, because they'll be boosting whenever we spawn a unit. Also at the time when we play Cyrus, the new card, we can use the coins gained to add to the effect the fee spending ability that it has to bring back some of our bronze Firesworn units from our graveyard. Also moving on, we've got Tiger's Eye as the stratagem. This just allows us to gain 5 coins when we go first. The reason that I have this here is to synergize in particular with our Von Hurst unit. We need Horde 4 in order for him to be spawning the Firesworn Zealots, 2 power token units at the end of our turn. But in addition to that, another spender that you could also use in the first round could be Grand Inquisitor. Depends what you draw in the round, okay? So before we go ahead and get too much into the strategy, I'm going to take you guys through this list bottom up and explain how best to play each card. What I'll say is that in the following matches, I wasn't able to complete these on Twitch because my internet's been playing up, unfortunately, but my internet was stable enough for me to still do some recordings and still play Gwent. So I can still bring you this deck guide here. But yeah, let's get through this list right now together. So at the bottom here, just to begin with, we have an Eternal Fire Disciple, being this unit here, right? So with this unit here on deploy, you're going to get Profit 2, and you can use its ability right away because Fee 2, spawn a Firesworn Zealot in this row. This is just to synergize with the spawning of units that's required in our deck to boost other units on the board, such as the Fallen Knight. So this isn't a card that I'd particularly go for. It's more of just a filler in the deck, but it would still make sense if perhaps you draw it and you don't really would like to go for it. It's just kind of one of those cards just to fill up space, okay? We do have double Mutants Maker. This is a devotion deck, so I have put them in here as a nice devotion card, allowing us to gain 3 coins on deploy instead of destroying an allied unit otherwise. You can go ahead and take a Mutants Maker with you into the first round if you like, to help with Von Hurst getting that Horde ability. Also, when you're playing the Grand Inquisitor, go ahead and take Mutants Maker with you. You can give the Inquisitor more coins, it can spawn more units. Next up is the Eternal Priest. We've got 2 Eternal Priests. You know, consider the Eternal Priest used in the same fashion as the Fallen Knight. So you want these down on the board first, you want your Fallen Knights down on the board first, and then you go ahead and you start doing all your spawning synergies, spawning through Leader, Congregation, Grand Inquisitor, Von Hurst, etc. With the Eternal Fire Priest, go ahead and take 1 with you into the first round, and then into the second and third round you can go ahead and use the other copy if you like. Whenever you spawn 1 or more units to the battlefield, boost self by 1. So it's kind of like a cheaper version of the Fallen Knight. We have 2 Smuggle. Why is that? It's a crime card, so it can trigger our Intimidate units, being the Fallen Knight and Ulrich that we have in this deck. Also, because it's Firesworn unit that's getting spawned, it can synergize with Desiree and Sacred Flame, so we can end up boosting the Flaming Rose Footmen if we use it at that time. And yeah, it works with the spawning synergy of the Fallen Knight and the card I just outlined. This is a good card to have also because on the dry pass, when your opponent passes, you go into a long round 3, you can just spawn a 3-powered unit and gets a bit of coin carryover too. So, you know, use this and the Mutant Makers as you need them for coins. We have Double Assault up next. I've just put this in this deck to give our deck some more control, because what I find with Firesworn, the playstyle is kind of particular and we must go all in with it. And basically all in means that it's not really a deck that's heavy on control. It's more to do with swarming and high tempo plays, okay? But Adding this in could be nice. It's a crime card, can trigger our intimidate units, and just gives us some decent control flexibility. So we've got 4 lots of damage that we can do with assault, and we've got Tavern Brawl in this deck too. In addition to that, you got Horson Jr. So we've got some control options as well as swarming. Makes that deck more flexible. Just use them as you need to. Could come in handy against ST with the Sorceress or the Seer. Got Congregation in here. It's a crime card again. It's going to be spawning Zealots. 3 Zealots if we play it on a row where there's a Firesworn unit. You want to save this until the Fallen Knights are down on the board. Once they're down on the board, play this. They're going to get boosted by the crime tag this card has through their intimidate status that they have as well. And also they're going to be boosting for each unit spawned. So this plays in particularly great with Fallen Knight. Keep in mind over a long round 3, be careful if you're taking these in with you and Grand Inquisitor, you might not have space on the board. So you kind of want to bleed in with our deck. Then we got double Fallen Knight. Our whole deck strength is built around the Fallen Knight. This is the foundation of our deck, right? So it's got Veil, which is great for protection. So it could come in handy against vampires at the moment because we're seeing a lot of vampire plays. Intimidate tag, when we play crime cards, it's going to be boosting by 1. Whenever you spawn a unit on your side of the battlefield, boosts off by 1 for each unit spawned. So you could play 1 Fallen Knight in the first round as an opener with Ulrich. This is just to give us some points, right? It's important that we get points down on the board when going first so we don't lose on even. So a good way to open up could be Ulrich into a Fallen Knight. It's going to boost it up there. It gives you some points to begin with. Then, you know, playing Von Hurst next, the Fallen Knights will get boosted by the Horde ability of Von Hurst, etc. So 1 Fallen Knight in the first round through Ulrich. You can play the other one into the second if you like, into a bleed. And then you can bring the ones that are in the graveyard back later on through Cyrus, okay? Then we got Procession of Penance, damage yourself by 10, reduce the damage by 2 for every Firesworn token you control. So these 2 units are calculated as tokens. What this means is, to cut it short for you guys, basically you want 5 units of the board. That is a total of these 2. So it could be 5 of those, or a combination, right? Adding up to 5, 6 for 12, pretty good value. I like to play this in the first round with Von Hurst after he's generated enough token units, or when you're playing Grand Inquisitor you could go into a bleed into a round 2 with Grand Inquisitor and then slam this down. Could give you some good opportunity to pressure your opponent, all right? So more of a first or second round card. Tavern Brawl for some extra control. Force an enemy unit to duel an adjacent unit. Don't use Tavern Brawl on a defender. If you use it on a defender, the card will get burnt. It's wasted because you must select a unit, right? So if you click defender, you cannot select what's in the row. It's just going to get wasted. So bear that in mind. Use this as you need to. Gives our deck more flexibility with control, and it's very sneaky. I don't think many people would expect this in our deck. Furko the Sculptor. This is to give our deck more consistency in accessing the cards we need because it adds thinning to our deck. So you could use this in particular to get Desiree, because Furko allows you to play a crime card from your deck if you play them on the melee row. Desiree here is a crime card, and it's an echo, and it's very important for us for the synergy of our strategy. So go ahead and particularly go Furko into Desiree. But you know, on the dry pass, if your opponent passes, you can play Furko into Smuggle, get some coin carryover. You go Furko into Tavern Brawl, play it as you need to, alright? Von Hurst, on Horde 4 at the end of your turn, spawn a Firesworn Zealot in this row. The Zealot's going to be this. He does have a transform ability where he can transform a Zealot into a Flamer's Footman, which is this. So, you know, if you have some excess coins generating, Von Hurst can also allow you to manage your pouch. Just transform the tokens into the Footman. As I said, Von Hurst is a first round card for us. When we click Stratagem, we get 5 coins instantly. He can start spawning right away. But in any event, if you don't go first, generate some coins down first and then play him. Sacred Flame, the best way to explain this to you guys is basically having an extra Desiree in this deck, that echo card that I just showed you. because it allows us to boost all allied Firesworn units by 1. It also spawns a Firesworn Zealot on both sides of this card, which is this. So that's pretty nice too. Gives us some more units on the board and boosts all our Firesworn units. Place Sacred Flame over the 3rd round. If you're going to bleed, you could bleed with it too if you like. But this is like a finisher play for us. It's like you're going to play this second last. It's got an order ability. And then the final play that we'll do is click the order ability. Boost all your units up when you've swarmed your board, okay? Desiree Echo card means we get to play it twice. On the death blow, we can boost all allied units instead. It doesn't really matter. Most of our units are Firesworn units, but you can, if you like, go for that. So first round card with Von Hurst, and then you play it again when you're playing Inquisitor and Cyrus, okay? Next up is Bank. This is to give us access into the deck. It's going to give you profit 3. Make sure you're looking at your pouch before you play this so you don't over profit. The more coins you have in this pouch, and when you play it, the greater it can allow you to look into your deck to pull a card you'd like, okay? Horsan Jr., because we're Devotion deck, I definitely have gone in and added him in here. On Devotion, we can damage any enemy unit. And he's also got the spending ability to destroy an enemy unit with 3 power or less. Could come in handy. Insanity, you can use the fee ability, okay, if you don't have enough coins. So it can be great to take out some tall units. Just use it as you need to, guys. Grand Inquisitor. Consider this an upgraded version of Von Hurst. It gives us profit 4, so we can start spawning these zealots right away with it. Fee 2, spawn a Firesworn Zealot in this row. This is to match with Desiree and Sacred Flame, so it gives us a lot of units down just to get a bigger payoff for those cards. You could go ahead and play this in the first if you didn't get Von Hurst. You could use this for a bleed if you like into round 2 or over long round 3. Our deck is quite flexible. Ulrich, I explained how we're looking to use him. You're going to look to use him on the Fallen Knight. So make sure you have a Fallen Knight in your hand before you go down and play him, because you have to select a unit from your hand, which is a bronze Firesworn unit. Because we got Devotion, we get to boost it by 2 as well, okay? So Ulrich is a first round card. Then we got Cyrus. This is a card we'd like for the 3rd and final round. Profit 4 and allows us to spawn and play Congregation. Fee 2, destroy an allied Firesworn token. And then we're summoning bronze Firesworn units from our graveyard to the same position. So the magic with this card is that it allows us to replay very good units that we've already used earlier. It basically gives us like extra Fallen Knights in that sense. So that's what we're going to look to do with Cyrus. Our targets will be the Fallen Knights that we played earlier on. And any other card which has a good synergy for us at that time. So if you played Eternal Fire Priest early on in the match, go ahead and bring those back too when we're swarming more cards. Yeah, each turn it's got a cooldown of 1, we can do that. So very, very nice card to have. It's just susceptible to removal at 3 power and 1 armor though. Then last card is Jax. We have Devotion tag, as I've explained, so we're going to get this final transform ability in the 3rd and final round. Good thing about this is whenever we play a Firesworn card, we gain 1 coin. So preferably the first play of the 3rd and final round will be that we have Jax down on the board first, and then as we play our other cards, we're getting coins, okay? He's got Veil too, which is nice, gives us some protection. Okay, so once again, just to summarize, a quick rundown of how we want to play this deck. First round, you got your cards Ulrich, Fallen Knight, Von Hurst. You got Procession of Penance, Eternal Fire Priest, maybe some coin gathering capacities. You can go into the round 2 and bleed into the round 2. You could play Grand Inquisitor. You can take Desiree with you. Any other cards which can synergize with boosting of when units are spawned. You can play Fallen Knight when you play the Grand Inquisitor. You can play the other Eternal Priest. Then in a short round 3, we could go Jax, we could go Cyrus, and we could use Desiree again, or Sacred Flame if we haven't, and we can bring back those nice cards, okay? So what I'd say is with this deck, get round control in the first, push and bleed into round 2 as much as you can, then go a short round 3, and I believe you'll have enough points to win. And you can use your congregate leader ability at the end of the round 3 just to boost the Fallen Knights up. So that's the deck. Hope you're going to enjoy this gameplay. Let me know what you think about it down below. Thank you. It's very good for us as well, but we do need coins to get it going. Okay, we could work with this. So yeah, this unit will be generating tokens for us to synergize with the boost for Fallen Knight and also the Fire Priest. So let's see how our opponent plays here.
You must banish her.
Yep.
I see no other path, sire.
Plays this first. Okay, so we're going to play this first because this is spawning that. So we'll get an additional boost here. Dimeridium Bomb doesn't boost this. Okay, so they're waiting on that. Well, we could get some coins. We're going to play it here to avoid cataclysm damage. Should be good for us. Boost that to 9. That's an interesting choice. I was expecting to see Sorceress. That's why I'm holding my assault charge, you know. I'm expecting to see Sorceress, but they've gone ahead and given that stratagem, which is unusual. That means it could go super tall if they use something on it.
Onward, Fryhead!
Maybe their hand's a bit awkward here, guys. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. Yeah, wants to play it here. Well, we could row stack there too, can't we? This has got armor. Do we want to do that? They probably have making a bomb. Okay, I'll play it here.
The order's decline began.
Halt! In the orders name, I confiscate these goods.
So Fallen Knight's very flexible to use in our deck because we do have Cyrus, so we can play them multiple times when we draw that card out. So yeah, a lot of fun to play this new card. I've been enjoying it, and yeah, I'm almost at rank 1 now.
I'll get it done.
All right. Yep. Cataclysm, yep. Making a bomb. Yeah, that's pretty nice for them. Could go a congregation.
Yes, you! Have you made your offering?
We're missing a few first round cards here. Procession of Penance is good. We do have Von Hurst.
Slaughter them to a man!
Ah, nice, nice. Should we push in? Maybe we still could. They probably want a long round full of control. So if I play Von Hurst, you know what? I think I'll pass. Just feels like I'd commit too much to drop 1 leader charge there. So I'll let them take it. Yep, Jack. So he's going to end up transforming into the final form because we're a devotion deck. So he will be generating coins for us as we go. I mean, these cards are all pretty good to have here. Another assault. Maybe it's a sign I should keep it. We do need a way to get coins too. Yeah, I'll just keep this hand. I'll keep the assault then. If they want to play a sorceress or something like that. It is pretty handy. Even the seer is a good target. I'm sure they have them in deck. If we're seeing the seer, I'm sure we're going to see sorceress. Passes. Okay, so we can generate some coin carryover. That should be nice for us. We could toss this, giving Cyrus another target to draw back. We don't want our board too clogged.
We place our trust in you, eternal flame.
So yeah, we'll do that. So, you know, if our units die, we got some good options in there. We can keep sacrificing the tokens for Priest, Fallen Knight. Yep, Penance is good. Furco is alright. Not really looking for that now. So Furco could get us a congregation, which isn't too bad. Just thinking what we don't need here. I mean, Furco could even draw us this. If I put it back. Okay, so we got coins here instead. Well, this unit's going to be giving us coins as we play Firesworn cards. So it is a consideration to play that first, isn't it?
For the sake of humankind, all non-humans must die.
Could boost it up. And see how they play into this. Our tokens kind of work good for Milva for their strategy because they're 2-power token units we generate. But we're going to stay strong-minded and focused during this match, and we're going to do our best to win it. We want a number of tokens down for this to be a full power unit. We want 5 at least. Yeah, I see.
The Valley of Flowers.
We could kill that with an assault. I think that's a good target. I mean, Orson Jr.'s spending ability is very good also to deal with them. But we'll get a good target with Orson here, I'm certain. So damage it. Get some more coins.
The anatomical changes slightly exceed my expectations.
Just boost it back up. They're trying to damage it down. Neuromancy. Okay, that's a good horse on target.
The earth will flow.
Definitely.
with Benshai, the blood of elves.
I don't think we want to get into the habit of roast stacking too much, so I'll play this here. I could destroy this off. I don't know if that's worth it. Maybe they're looking for synergy with Golden Froth will make it a bit more awkward for them. Tavern Brawl's pretty sneaky in our deck. I don't think people really expect it. Works very nice though. So you can see Jack's doing good for us. As we're playing Firesworn cards, we're just getting more and more coin. Use it for boosting, whatever we like. We might go smuggle with Furco to get the Horde for Von Hurst. We do have full leader too though. We want to get the Fallen Knights, pardon me, down next. If we're going to start doing spawning. So I think that's going to be our next play, Fallen Knight.
Don't you fret about me. I can take care of myself.
Okay, we got leader out of him.
Your visit will guide us.
Lock.
I'll get it done.
Oh, they've left us out here. We can kill that now. That was a mistake for them. What shall we kill it with? Probably this is the go, Desiree. Yeah, I think Desiree's the go here. I mean, it's an early Desiree. Yeah, we'll just go Desiree.
Now this is a knife.
Wow, that was a mistake for them. They're gonna lose value now. Works for us, guys. Works for us. We're happy with it. Okay, so they got a stack for Froth, and we got Tavern Brawl. We should get a good hit here, I believe.
Come at me if you must. Don't think this sword a toy.
We could go Von Hurst next, click leader, get 1 coin. I'm not really concerned about them killing that because we can bring it back with Cyrus. Yep. Okay. Right.
Five ounces of fistic missing. By denying
Nice.
penance, you confirm your guilt.
Wants to kill that off.
Act your age. At 2 centuries, you behave like you were barely 1.
Orb onto Madoc. So they got no more removals left. Nice sign for us. We're not really going to fret about that. Let's hit this. Congregation. Let us draw out another Fallen Knight. I hope I didn't overprop then. I wasn't paying attention.
Give what we demand, not harm a hair on your wench's head.
So yeah, I was on 4 coins. I think I was just right. Maybe I didn't overprofit. I think it was just okay. I was on 4 coins, got 4 here, and 1 from Jax. Yeah, I think I was just right. Well, I guess this is the time. Is it the time to hit leader? Probably is. Yeah, that's great. Great points. And we do have a guaranteed decent target for Brawl. Yeah, they're messing up that Milva play. It helped us here. Heat wave? That's not that's not the greatest of their concerns. Well, this has got bleeding. We should probably banish this off. It's more effective.
This light so fine, you shall forever shine.
Can go 1 leader here.
Remove his cowl, then his ears.
Go 1 here. Do we need to summon anything else? Probably not after this. Transform these. We'll stay to 4 coins, so we still got the horde value though. And we'll go like... Oops, yeah, we'll go like this. I probably should have played Penance, but anyway.
Yes, you.
We got this. Great points, great points.
These fools would otherwise incinerate themselves.
Alzo. Oh, that's interesting spawn.
Interesting.
They made a mistake. They gave it to this failed unit. Can't get vitality. I think we're just dropping this here. And we're going to spend our coins out. That's it. Nice. Nice for us. Great win. Beautiful. Yes. Okay, so there's an off the books. Cool tributes deck by the looks of it. Good. We don't need double congregation. Right. So I could get some coins going. Play Von Hurst. First card down will probably be Mutant's Maker. They probably got King of Beggars in their deck, correct?
In this world, only 2 things are certain.
We need 4 coins for Von Hurst Horde ability. That's what we're looking for. Could go Fallen Knight, then play Smuggle. That wouldn't be too bad also.
Fortunately, transformation robs them of speech.
But they got to be careful not to over profit because they got stratagem down. And they're gathering coins. Tiger's Eye has 5 coins. Freak Show. We can get it back later with Cyrus. Well, we can kill this.
Slow, ain't ya?
Now we've got the Horde condition for Von Hurst. Bounces, yeah.
Bloody hate mages.
Sure.
By denying penance, you confirm your guilt.
Yep. Payday. It's over profiting here. They're not watching the coins, I don't think. Oh, so what could we pull with bank? mean, congregation ain't that bad either.
Believe I heard more
Could do
coins
this.
thinking about in that pouch of yours.
Salamandra Mage. Ooh. Yeah, that was a very good hit. We could pass. I think it's pass point, yeah. Just trying to put some pressure on them there. But yeah.
Were you being serious?
We didn't have the swarming capacity to push in really with penance there. I was hoping for it, but that salamander kind of hit us there. Inquisitor's good though. Furco. Can hold one smuggle. Still got full leader.
Perhaps a different,
Oh, they're playing in.
an active one.
I wonder if we can make them pay for doing that. Make them pay for playing into this. Yep, Ulrich, okay. Let's hit this.
Knights, that is who we are.
Let's just stay ahead on points. Try to force them to go a card down if possible. Bank. Oh yeah, great hit. They could even kill Ulrich here if they wanted. With that. This is a threat to our token units. This is the problem here. I may have to kill this with an assault. Well, he's kind of going to be spending a fair bit too, though. Smuggle would still keep us ahead. The only thing is, yeah, he can just kill that unit. This would be a full-powered unit. I might just do smuggle.
Put those arrows up your arse.
Jacks.
The time, as the age of the woven storm is nigh.
Could be his only spender.
Can he cut cleanly when you squirming about like that?
Let's just do this. Got to consider what we toss next. I'd rather like to keep Fallen Knight in hand. Good thing is we killed that spender though. They may not have a means to generate, you know, coins across the board other than that. Oh, well, they have Sea Jackal.
I only loot corpses. Except sometimes
Yep.
they're quite fresh.
Could go full on knight here.
Give what we demand.
And we'll hit 1 leader charge. Oh, we have to hold it actually because Grand Inquisitor is going to give us 4 profit. Yeah. Maybe over profiting. Payday.
The amulet. Think it'll save you? Think again.
I don't think they'd have something to kill that at this stage. So we'll just stay ahead on points. Just like that. Try to save our coins. Got some good cards for a short round 3. Savola, crap.
Stand in the way of my master's plans.
Oh wow, it's a lot of points. Yeah, trying to get out of the round now. Interesting. Maybe we want this for a short round 3.
Yes, you! Have you made your offering? Yes, you! Have you made your offering?
We'll hit 1 more leader charge. Just make him go a card down.
Forgiveness.
If possible. Got some big cards out of him though. Do they want to go all in? Pass. I think they're gonna pass here. I've got 2 cards in my hand. Just trying to do the calculations, yep. Okay, good, good. Yes, card advantage. And we've got 2 very good cards in hand left for a short round. We just want Jax here and Desiree. That'll be perfect. Oh, yes. Ah, yes, yes. We probably need smuggle. Do we? Maybe not. Salt? Sure, why not? Play this first before we start spawning. They probably have assault though as well. If they're playing the cards they are. Played Salamander in the first, probably got assault. They could kill it, I think. Siggy?
Lots of prior experience. Worked with idiots my whole life.
Yeah, we could go Jax next.
My knights, I need to be like creatures, strong and immune.
Yep, great. So second last card will have to be Sacred Flame because got the order. So what's their final spender going to be? Another Sea Jackal?
Make way! Move it!
Yep, damages this. Let's get the Intimidate tag. Maybe we kill that before he plays a crime card.
God damn it! Piece of shite!
You go and pull
What's
it
this
off.
doing? Damage 3? Okay. Probably their last card Sea Jackal unless they missed it.
Yes, you! Have you made your offering?
So Congregation's going to give us a lot of units on the board with Leader, and then hopefully Sacred Flame could pull us through. Oh, they don't have a spender.
Come closer. Come on now, try.
Oh, wow, that sucks for them. We got it. We got this.
The fire cleanses.
Greater donations beget greater blessings.
And yeah, we can use the coins just like this.
How low we have fallen.
Just go like that. That's it. Beautiful. That was definitely a good win for us. We do like that. Since we got the stratagem down, getting coins on the board isn't such a huge issue when we're going first, so we can pass those kind of coin generating cards off. All Knight we want for the first. This is good. I may pass Assault. Virgo. Von Hurst, hey? Well, what do we have in deck? I think a good first play could be... We'll just start like this.
Come at me if you must.
Start with a Fallen Knight down.
Not a toy.
We'll see what kind of a Death Wish deck this is. I've been versing V lately too, so who knows what we're gonna see. Well, they've done that, but you know, they've sacrificed one leader charge already. So they did have to spend there. Go this. Go Von Hurst next. Get that boosting synergy going. That could be a bit of an overcommit from them doing that, but I mean it does risk us losing on even too. Maxi, yep.
Fool me once, death on you. No one gets to fool me twice.
Let its horde ability work out now. Good. Gotta start getting some points back. We're behind a bit here. Procession of Penance would be good to pull. Maybe Brawl could get us something good as well. Haunt already? Wow, that's interesting. So we've got one leader charge with Manticore and Haunt out of them. You know what? Maybe it's smart for me just to gather coins to carry over. Should we push to try to win this then? I mean, that's a lot of points scenario. I'm not sure if we can contend with scenario points. I think we just go for coin carryover. And we'll just put ourselves in a good place to resist the bleed. Because we do have Grand Inquisitor in hand that can get us a lot of points quick. Burko's here too. Warsun. I think it's a big spend from them. Haunt in the first. Like, unless they're a, what are they, a V player? Like, I don't think they are, so. I think, yeah, we just let them take this out. We could even go for thinning with this. Thinning could be a good option. We could use it to get us... Wait, what do we have in hand? We got Desiree in hand. Yeah, we could just go for smuggle. Smuggle again.
Call this one the Tekla.
We'll just go for max coin carryover. And we'll pass now 5 cards. I feel Haunt and 1 leader charge in the first is probably overcommit. So we'll just pass here.
By denying penance, you confirm your guilt.
I'd rather not risk contending with the points they can generate, so we'll just go about it like this. It's not always that bad to pass on 5 cards. They still have to play into the round. Yeah, see, we got good cards to resist the bleed here. These two are a great combo. Mutant's Maker could give us more coins for Inquisitor. Play Banshee. Yeah, certainly. We can just kill that right off. And we do get excess coins, which is great. Maruna. Leader charge. Trying to make me go a card down, I'm guessing. Yes, yes. Could go Jax with this too, though. We are over profiting, but it's just by 1 coin.
You will answer my questions.
Yes, you. Have you made your offering?
I think it's worth it. We'll resist the bleed, guys. We got this. The spent leader, the spent haunt. What are they going to have after this, you know? I'm not really sure what they got to play on with.
The anatomical changes slightly exceeded expectations.
Yep, we've got Desiree. We've got Procession of Penance here. Should be good, should be good. Just playing it like that. Yeah. Very confident play. We have to think, what do we have left for a short round 2 though? Got Fallen Knight with this. I would play this here still.
Come, brothers, we've naught to fear.
Full value penance, why not? Arachas Queen, yeah. Sure, man, sure. So what, they're trying to expect a 2-0 me here? I don't think they got much to work with outside of this. We got for Brawl. I think it's probably going to be Congregation.
Believe I heard more coin clinking about in that pouch of yours.
Yeah, we can just hold that. We're still ahead here. We got Desiree and Sacred Flame, guys. We can generate a lot of points here now. I think they're trying to 2-0 me, but it's not going to go their way. Do I play Sacred Flame? Maybe they got Karen though. I think I'm gonna play this. They could have Karen. Yeah, because if they're going in with Detlef like that, I think it could be Karen coming up. We risk our card down now though. They could just pass here. I'm not sure what he's got left after this though, to be honest. Detlef, Haunt, Maruna. Yeah, there's Karen, I caught it. Yeah, nice. It is a lot of points, it is.
You, yes, you! Have you made your offering?
Come on, pass. I got another consume. Yeah, plays that. You don't play everything out, man. Yeah, he wants to play everything out. We're in a bad spot here.
The eternal fire lights our way. Remove his cowl, then his ears.
Come on. You're joking. You're joking, man. It won't bring it back though, I know. Yeah.
By denying penance, you confirm your
I can't work around it.